Hi! In this video, I'll describe how to program a Turn-In-Place MyBlock using the gyro sensor and our team's acceleration MyBlock. The gyro sensor measures how far the robot has turned, and acceleration makes it turn smoothly.
The MyBlock allows turning in positive or negative directions and turning relative to the current angle or to an absolute angle.
I'll start now by describing the acceleration MyBlock.
This Turn-In-Place MyBlock uses my team's acceleration MyBlock. Using acceleration, the robot starts at minimum power, P-min, and gradually increases its power until it has turned distance deceleration when it is at maximum power, P-max. Then, it stays at maximum power until it starts to slow down. When it gets to minimum power again, it stays at P-min for turning angle D-brake until it gets to the commanded angle D-max. The acceleration MyBlock is usually called in a loop with the robot at D current angle during the turn. The inputs to the acceleration MyBlock are D-max, D-current, D-acceleration, D-brake, P-max, and P-min.
Now, I'll program the Turn-In-Place MyBlock.
I'll begin by making the input variables angle command, move relative, P-max, P-min, D-acceleration, and D-brake. Then, I'll use the gyro sensor in measure angle mode to copy the current angle into the start angle variable. I'll use the move relative variable as the input to a switch block in logic mode. If move relative is false, then the robot will move to an absolute angle and we subtract the start angle from the angle command using a math block to compute the new angle command. A loop is added where the robot turning will be done, and then we add the acceleration MyBlock. Now we need the input parameters to the acceleration MyBlock. The start angle is subtracted from the current angle measured with the gyro sensor in measure angle mode. The result is the angle current parameter. The variables for the input parameters are added: P-min, P-max, D-brake, D-acceleration, angle command, and angle current. And then they are connected to the input parameters of the acceleration MyBlock with wires. A move steering block is added in on mode and the steering set to 100. The output of the acceleration MyBlock is the power. Now we calculate when to stop the turn. Angle current is subtracted from angle command with the output as the input to a math block in absolute value mode. The loop is set to logic mode. A compare block checks if the angle is less than or equal to 2 degrees from the commanded end angle. If it is, then the loop exits. 2 degrees is used because the turn usually has about 2 degrees of overshoot from the desired angle. After the loop exits, a move steering block is set to off. The program is shrunk down so I can select it all. Then, I go to the Tools menu and select the MyBlock Builder tool, which then opens up. I name the MyBlock Turn-In-Place and give it a turning icon. The MyBlock has 6 input parameters, so I'll add them. The first parameter is angle command with default value 0 and capital A icon. The second parameter is move relative with logic data type and default value true and logic input box icon. The third parameter is P-max with default value 30 and high power icon. The P-min parameter has default value 10 and low power icon. The angle accelerate parameter has default value 30 and angle number icon. The angle brake parameter has default value 15 and small b icon. Selecting Finish creates the MyBlock. Now I connect the input parameters to the variables with wires.
Let's test it.
I'll make a new program and drag in the Turn-In-Place MyBlock. I'll set the commanded angle to 90 degrees. We'll be able to see how accurately it turns in the port view. The gyro angle in port 2 shows the angle. It works! It turns to the correct angle with no error. I'll add a wait block and then a second Turn-In-Place MyBlock with the commanded angle again 90 degrees, with the move relative continuing as default true. Now the robot turns 90 degrees, waits for 1 second, and then turns 90 more degrees. I'll change the second Turn-In-Place MyBlock to negative 90 degrees, and now the robot turns to 90 degrees, waits, and then turns back negative 90 degrees. When I change the second Turn-In-Place MyBlock move relative parameter to false and run it again, the robot turns 90 degrees, waits, and then turns negative 180 degrees to negative 90 degrees since we told it to move to absolute angle negative 90 degrees.
That's our Turn-In-Place MyBlock. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Make sure to click on the bell to get notified every time we post a new video. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye!